Make your sales pitch stick. Hey, picture this. You talk about all the cool features of what your product does, and your customer just looks at you with a blank stare. What do? They forget everything. 3 secret story tricks can make them remember you, get them excited, and say yes way faster than you ever imagined. Today, I'm sharing the 3 easy tricks in sales storytelling 101. You got to figure out how to turn your features into stories. Number 2, we're going to have real customer stories. Number 3, your own I've been there story. Remember to stay till the end because the third one builds trust like magic. Most people will forget 90% of what you say after a few minutes. Plus, they're probably bored. But stories, they stick in the brain forever. Just think of all the stories that are popping in your head right now. Hansel and Gretel, the 3 little pigs, Red Riding Hood. Science proves it. When you hear a good story, your brain produces a chemical called oxytocin. That chemical builds trust and makes people want to work with you. Stop just listing stuff. Start telling the story about the product. So here we go into the 3 secret story tricks. Number 1, turn features into stories. Let me break that down. You're going to have the before, you're going to have the magic, and then the after. Never start with, our tool has AI. Say this instead. Sarah, she was losing leads like crazy, chasing after customers every day, until one night she used a secret story trick and increased her lead until one simple change gave her 40% replies overnight. Let's break those down into easy steps. The before, Sarah, what was her problem? She was losing all of her leads. She was just running around chasing her tail. And then that magic moment happened, and the tool, that sales tool, that new trick, her feature that she created into a story became that new tool that changed everything for her. And then of course the after. Sarah has 40% more replies, so it's a happy ending. Make the customer the star of the story. Your product is just that helpful little friend. So review before the story. In the before, make sure you show the pain. Next, magic moment. Make sure that tool becomes magical. And then of course the after, happy ending. Everybody loves a happy ending. So now let's dive into some real customer stories, something they can sink their teeth into. Don't read boring bullet points. Tell it like a quick movie. So talk about the big problem and make it exciting. You're going to talk about the tough struggle. Then you're going to show how you fixed it. And then that happy win or happy ending with real numbers plus the good feels. Let's talk about that big problem. Sarah's pulling her hair out. She's going crazy because all the leads that she's paid for are just slipping through her fingers. Oh my gosh. So that big problem is Sarah's money is going out the window because she's spending all this money paying for the leads and nothing's happening. She's just chasing her tail. She's just going around in circles, watching her business go down the drain. Think about that. That's impactful. She's fighting every single day to gain an inch, just trying to get more leads and trying to convert those leads into sales, trying to get those customers. She doesn't have the right tool that you are going to provide. That's that aha moment. The struggle is real. And now you come in like the hero. This is how you fixed it. You gave her a better solution that answered. The leads were generated and converted much faster. She didn't lose them. There was a timing issue that your product sat there and solved it. It was just an amazing catalyst and a spark. And all of a sudden the customers were just responding and money was coming in instead of going down the drain. And then you talk about the happy ending, the happy win, the real numbers. Sarah improved her lead conversion by 40%. That's a huge jump. And you just sit there and show big numbers, and you talk about it in a big way that 40% meant that she could go on that dream vacation that she was planning on. The good feelings come from that. You're just telling the story that, Sarah was able to spend time with her family more, go to her kids' soccer game, whereas before she had to say no to little Jimmy or little Johnny or little Susie that, she couldn't go to the soccer game. She had to make more money. Now, number 3, your own I've been there story. This makes you super relatable to your customer, builds that instant trust. So the secret here is to share one true story from your life, your personal life. And why it works? It works because people think this person really gets me. They understand me. I can see who they are and they're being real. You're being real. You're telling the story from your personal story vault. It builds trust so fast. And again, it's backed by that oxytocin science. We'll get into that a little bit later. So how to do it? Very simple. Pick one time that you struggled or you messed up. I didn't make the bid meeting and I lost the opportunity to bid on the project. Say what you learned. Make sure that I give myself enough time that I get in front of that bid meeting, or I have that right data that's coming in that gets me that information so much faster, so that way I can plan better and set my calendar and get to the bid meeting on time. Then you make that connection that really, really brings it home. You link it to what they're experiencing now. You bring that home by saying, I've been right where you are. Here's an example. Early in my job, I lost a huge sale because I sounded like every other salesperson. That pain taught me that stories work better. Now I help teams close way more deals by telling stories. Pro tip, keep it under 90 seconds and end with a question to pull them in. So here's some easy mistakes that you must skip. Don't just dump numbers, add the feels to it, man. You gotta get the feels. You gotta make this story real. Let the customer be the star, not you. You're just the tool. I'm one of the biggest tools in the box. You're just the tool. This is where I struggle. Keep every story short and on topic. Always finish with, so what does this mean for you? So now I'm going to give you a quick action plan and how to close this thing and wrap it up. So start today with these 3 easy steps. Step 1, pick one feature from your product or your service and turn it into a 60-second story. Step 2, turn your best customer win into a short little movie. And then step 3, really practice that I've been there story. Figure out what that is so you've got that in your back pocket. Stories don't just sell. They help that customer remember you. Do me a favor, drop in the comments below which one you're going to try first. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe for more storytelling secret tips for sales. You can grab the free story templates in the description so you can follow along. So I promised you that storytelling science fact. Paul Zach's neuroeconomist shows character-driven stories trigger oxytocin, aka the trust hormone, that boosts empathy and make people more likely to trust you. And when they trust you, they're more likely to buy. So here's a number that was shocking to me. 22 times better than facts alone. Brain scans that they did confirm this. Pretty wild.